We're joined now by Ferris State Football running back Kannon Katzer. Kannon, first of all, congratulations on making the national championship game. How's it feel to be here in McKinney, Texas?
Oh man, it feels great. In August this was our goal, and we worked really hard to get here. So I think we're all excited and just proud of ourselves to be here.
Of course, a fantastic season all the way around. But first, let's start with that game last week against Slippery Rock, playing in Big Rapids. That was a close game throughout the entirety of that contest. At halftime, you guys actually trailed, but in the second half really turned it around and able to come out on top. What changed in that second half, maybe specifically for you guys offensively?
I think offensively we were clicking the whole game, other than those 3 turnovers that we had set us back. But at halftime, coaches kind of calmed us all down and just reminded us the team that we are, and we just came out and just the defense played good, got some good turnovers for us, and offense was clicking, we're scoring fast. So
at halftime, coach said that he likes to remind you guys when you're up big, 0-0 ball game, right? In that second half, he said the same thing to you guys when you were trailing. What did that feel like as a player, knowing that coach had that kind of confidence in you?
Yeah, I think looking at your coach and he's being genuine when he says that, when he believes in us, I think that just kind of eases the worry for all of us. And I don't think at one point any of us thought we were going to lose that game. I think we're super confident in how we play, so we just went out there and just played our ball.
You've been playing alongside a Harlan Hill finalist and Trinidad chambliss all season. What's it like with him in that backfield?
Yeah, it's awesome. Just having that much trust in your quarterback allows me, and I think allows all the other players to just play their game and know that Trent has us. So
talk a little bit more about your playoff run specifically for you. You've really come alive towards the end of the regular season as well, but then in the playoffs you've had some monster performances. What's allowed you to find that success?
I think just knowing it's the playoffs. I think just like the adrenaline it gives me, and just reminding myself like the significance of these games rather than playing these teams where I may just play the first quarter. So.
And then for you transferring in, of course, from Division I, Washington State, talk about your journey to Ferris and what attracted you to come to Big Rapids.
I think just the history of Ferris State and, the type of coaches that are here coaching and the type of players they bring in also, seeing that winning record on my visit. I remember Coach T.A. showing me all the seasons that, he was so successful, and I was just like, I want to be a part of this program. So.
Early in the season, you mentioned that you weren't maybe carrying the ball as much as you are towards the end of the season, but through the year you found your groove in that running back room and really heated up towards the end of the season. Is there something that changed in the scheme, or is it something you've done individually that's allowed you to find more success later on in the year?
I don't know. I think that Ferris State's kind of always been a quarterback, like a quarterback offense, the run quarterback, pass the ball, and I think it just took a little bit for TA and Steve just open up a little bit and start handing the ball off a little bit more.
You mentioned that it's a quarterback running system. You're the first running back for Ferris State with 1,000 yards in a season since 2004. How's that feel?
And it feels good, and just to give credit to the Nasty Boys, they're like, "No, make sure you shout us out." So just give credit to the Nasty Boys. The offensive line been doing great all year, and as a running back, I feel super confident going into any game, going against any team, just knowing I have those big boys blocking up front for me.
Yeah, back in camp all the way in August, which feels like it's so long ago at this point. But those guys were talking about how much pride they take in owning the line of scrimmage, and I'm sure for you, you see that better than anybody else out there. But all the work that they put in behind the scenes really has allowed not only you to have success, but Trinidad as well.
Yep, exactly. The O-line's great. We probably have the best O-line in the country, I think, personally. So, they're all 300 across the board. So, the confidence that gives all of us, Trent in the backfield, stepping back to pass, having that time, to find the right guy, and me allowing to just, hit the holes they provide for us. So
we've talked a lot about the running game with you leading that charge, Trinidad, of course, being the Harlan Hill finalist. But also there's some playmakers on this team at receiver specifically that can help you guys move the ball, just the dynamic nature of this offense. What does that do for you as a running back, and how does that open space up?
Yeah, I think anybody that knows anything about football, if you have good receivers and slots, you could rely on them, and then you have a good passing game. It allows the run game to be good. Defense is switching to trying to maybe cover the pass, and the next thing we're busting long runs because they were playing deep. So
as you reflect on the entirety of this season, going back to that Week 0 game against Pitt State, that was a loss, of course. Since then, undefeated. Where do you think some areas of growth have been for this team, and specifically on the offensive side of the ball?
Yeah, areas of growth. I think just all around, we just kind of found ourselves, and Trent took lead, and I think, Coach Steve been calling great plays, and I think that first game was just a hiccup, and I think that first game, honestly was a blessing for us. It kind of allowed us to, kind of look back and kind of see what we needed to work on, and, I think, we just continue to get a lot better throughout the season.
As you look around you right now in McKinney, Texas, taking all this in, about to play in the national championship game against Valdosta State, what are your emotions like? Are you feeling calm and collected, ready to go? Or are you amped up and super excited for this national championship?
Yeah, that just gave me chills. You saying we're in Texas for the national championship, it's like a lifelong dream. So it feels good. I say pretty calm and collected right now. I think, the whole team is. I think, these guys have been here so many times, and we trust our coaches. So at this point, we've come this far, so we just got to go out there Saturday and just do our job, just play our football. So
as you said, there are a lot of guys on this team that are playing in their second or even third national championship game of their careers. For you, this is your first one with Ferris State. How's that feeling, knowing that you have a lot of teammates with that experience?
Yeah, it feels great. I keep on bringing up confidence, and I think confidence is so important when you win these big games. And having those players that have been here, like you said, 2 to 3 times, they're not going to go out there Saturday and, be all nervous because they've been here before. So, seeing those guys and seeing them relaxed also, seeing TA relax, just kind of allows me to just be like, okay, it's just another football game. We're here to win the game and, celebrate with our team afterwards. So
you've got an undefeated opponent in Valdosta State coming up this Saturday. Super excited, obviously, to be here in McKinney, Texas, but you got to go out and win this football game. What's it going to take?
I don't think it's going to take a whole lot. I just think it's just go play our football. I mean, we're Ferris State. We got the nasty boys. We got Trinidad. We got the best defense. I got a lot of confidence in us. So we go out there, play our ball. We're going to come out victorious. So,
Kannon, thanks so much for the time. Enjoy McKinney and good luck in the championship game.
Thank you, sir.